Rachel here for ECS Coffee. Today I'm at our Ancaster location and we're going to talk about the Breville Precision Brewer. So the Breville Precision Brewer is a great option for many people because it can do so many different things. So we're going to go through the different options that you get with the brewer. So what's great about this one is that it can suit multiple people in a household. So you have options like a fast brew if you want to be able to brew your pot really quickly. It's got a gold setting. So how this one works is you actually have a gold tone filter that comes included with the machine that you can use. And that's going to give you your gold cup, standard cup of coffee. And what that is it's a great cup of coffee. What this machine comes certified with is the Specialty Coffee Association certification. So it's going to meet different requirements for making sure that your coffee is nice and hot, that it's getting the right contact time with the coffee, and a lot of other different things. Some other settings that you can do with this guy is you can choose to brew a strong setting. So what that do, it'll actually slow down the pump and it'll take a little bit longer for you to brew so it can extract the most out of your coffee. Another option available with this machine is the over ice option. So what that does is that the machine automatically compensates knowing that you're going to be brewing your coffee over ice. So it's going to be making it a little bit stronger, knowing that you'll be diluting it with the ice. And My Brew, so what this one does is you can go in and you can actually customize the options in the My Brew. So there's things like bloom time you can adjust. You can adjust the temperature to your own personal setting. So if you do find, some of the other settings maybe a little too hot for your taste, you can adjust that down. Flow rate, so do you want it to be, there's 3 options that it gives you here for the flow rate. So you can do slow, medium, fast. All right, so select that there. And pour over option. So another really neat feature with this one is that instead of using the actual filter system that's included with this machine, is you could put your V60 dripper on here and actually brew a pour over single cup of coffee. So it's a really neat option. All right, sorry. So without taking too much time, we'll go ahead and get started on making a pot of coffee. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do the gold setting. So I'm going to use the filter basket provided with the machine. Pop it in there. I'm going to top up the tank with water. I'm going to brew a full pot. What's nice with this machine as well too is you'll find that not only can you do full pots, but you could do as little as a single cup at a time with the pour over option. It does also give you alternate options for doing single cups if you wanted to use the other filter that's a filter system that's included, which is the cone number 4 filter. This guy right here. So this way you could use your paper filters if you didn't want to use the reusable one. All right, so we've topped up there. We're gonna go into the menu. We're gonna choose the gold. Now just note really quickly in the settings here, it actually took away some of the options because I filled the water tank up to the very top. So when you do that, it actually eliminates those options for you. And here it's making sure that I've inserted the carafe. So as that brews, we'll talk about a couple of the other features. So if you notice actually on the water level indicator right here, you have a lot of different measurement options. So it tells you in ounces how big this is. You can do up to 60 ounces. So it's one of the larger coffee makers on the market, which is great. So your full 12 cups, but you can do as little as 8 ounces for your single cup, up to 20 for a single cup. And then if you wanted to do a little bit more than that, then you could go up to your cone filter, and that will do up to 40 ounces in your cone filter, and then 60 ounces if you're using the gold option. Another option that's available on here too is the cold brew feature. So with the cold brew, what you can do is you set the machine to have a certain level of steeping time. So what it'll do is it'll deliver room temperature water, it'll disperse that over the coffee grounds, and it'll sit there and it'll automatically dispense it after the set amount of time. This is a really neat option there too. So This is going to continue brewing. Breville, they warranty this machine for 2 years. Get all the things that you see here included with it, as well as a coffee scoop, so you can scoop out your coffee. Some other things to note about this: it's got features like auto start, so if you want to be able to set your coffee to automatically brew at a certain time, you can do that. It's got a clock built in there. But the most important thing to note is whatever amount of coffee you plan on making, it is going to dispense all of the water that you put into the water tank. So if you only want 8 ounces of coffee, make sure that you only put 8 ounces of water, because it will dispense everything that's in there. It is also compatible with the Breville filters, so you can add a filter in there so you don't have to pre-filter your water. I don't have one in here today, but I pre-filtered my water. All right, so our coffee is all done, so I'm going to pour myself a cup and see what we think. Oh, nice and hot. All right, so the Breville Precision Press. This brewer, pros, lots of different functions, lots of different things you can do with it. It's gonna suit multiple different people in a household. Con would be, it's not that simplistic. So there's a lot of finagling, a lot of tweaking you might want to do, setting the clock, setting the on, setting the off, figuring out what your favorite coffee out of the machine is. But all in all, it's a very good brewer. Definitely would recommend this one for a household. Another neat feature, didn't get to mention earlier, it actually will time how long since your coffee was done brewing. So there's a little clock here, so it lets you know with a little beep that your coffee's done brewing, and then it's going to let you know how long it's been sitting there for. So it's a really nice kind of added feature. But anyway, so thanks for watching, and make sure that you check out our channel and our website, or come visit us in store.